Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. I want to welcome you back to another episode of Be Wit Television. I am your host, JC, and you know, I wanted to today, because we here at Be Wit, we like we one of the things that we specialize in, and that I kind of focus on, uh, is open source servers, and one server operating system in particular that I absolutely do love is it's called Zentyal. 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 Okay, so this is it's a one of the servers I've dabbled with off and on for years, over a few versions, and I've come to really absolutely love on a small business scale, just because it's you get an all-in-one kind of server that you can set up several different services for, and you kind of can set it up all out of the box, and it provides just an awesome platform for managing a small or even a medium-sized organization. Where you can find this at, I'm gonna walk through today and show you how to actually set this server up via a virtual machine. So this is a server we're going to load up, and we're going to just walk through and show you how to install this and get it configured and get you up and running. So if you don't already have it, you can go here and actually download the development edition, which is runs pretty excellent once you get it set up. So here are a few screenshots. If you don't, just go ahead and download. I pre-downloaded this. I have the ISO already. What I did is I went in and I created a virtual machine, and we are going to load this ISO up and install it. And once we have that up and running, we'll have it here. We'll plug this into our virtual network environment here, and see if we can't get it out on the internet here, so we get it talking on our network. The goal is to get this set up, and maybe if I can, maybe actually get a service or two going, maybe DHCP or DNS or whatnot. So excuse me. So I got my virtual machine created. I'm going to go ahead and actually I got to do it via GNS. I'm going to go ahead and start my machine up, and we're going to walk through and what is this here? Please select virtual optical disk or physical containing a disk to start your new machine. To start my new machine, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I didn't even I didn't add in my CD drive or my ISO image to my. Let me go back and do that. Excuse me when I lean up. I got my window blinds open, and the sun is just really outshining today, so which is really not really good for this area. So what we want to do? Let me turn up my video memory too a little bit. That looks good. Oh, right here. So let me go in and what are you doing? Oh, here we go. So I'm going to choose here, software. There you are. So selected. So let's close that. Let's stop. And I will start it back up. Now we should have, let us go ahead and go through it. Should have my ISO in there. So here we go. In English, we want to install Zentyal 5.0 development, delete all disk. We're going to do that. Oh, apparently I've got the wrong kernel. I guess I didn't, did I not? Oh, absolutely wrong. There we go. Bam. I had the wrong OS selected on there. So now we should be good to go. Golden. Stop. And start you back up. Okay. Alright, looks good. We want to install. X out of these if they kind of get in the way. Okay, you want to select the defaults for select language or select whatever language version that you are installing for based on your language or country. I'm going to choose English. I'm in the United States, so choose your whatever country you're in. Okay, detect keyboard layout. I don't need it. It'll detect that. If you need to do that, select that and change your keyboard layout based on your keyboard. Okay, I'm going to choose English US. We're going to keep US. It's going to default me on mine. So it's going to go through here, detect the hardware. All right, so we're rolling now. We'll let this go through. I'll walk through and I'm gonna have to select set up like the user account stuff. Put that information in here. Detecting hardware network. Okay. We should get a DHCP because our router on our virtual network is serving up DHCP. And now it's supposed to be. I'm gonna be a little upset if we oh, no auto configuration. What? That's no bueno. Okay. Let me see here. Let's go. Let me hit that router. Because that should be. It should be giving us some DHCP stuff. Okay, show IP DHCP pool. Alright, well, so this is that's 3. Should be getting an address. Let me turn this client up. Because that doesn't make any sense. I should be getting an address. Yeah, see, that's got one. Why are you not getting an address? Server. Let me try you again, buddy. Where you at? Right here. Let me try. Well, you're not getting any DHCP. What's going on here, partner? What's going on, partner? Host name. What if I just say 192? One. Most other users can just leave that blank. DHCP host name. 03 router switch. So I'm not getting a DHCP address for this server. Let me take a look at a few things. Show IP interface brief. And this is what, 03? Oh, that's why. So let's say conf t interface fast ethernet 03 shut, no shut. So I think I may just need to take the interface down and bring it back up. Let me make sure here. Show IP. And folks, we are up now. Now that was my problem. So now let me go back and try this again for auto config. We should be good to go now. No? Maybe slow and never hardware configured properly. My hardware is configured properly. Configure. Try it again. Huh. Bam, there we go. That just took some time, folks. Now we got it. So it grabbed an address. We got DHCP. So let's go ahead and set our host name. We're going to call this we'll call it lab server. Lab server. Name, user account. We're just going to call this GNS3 for username. Password GNS3. GNS3. That's fine. I know it's weak. This is just our lab. It gave me a message saying that my password was too weak, but we can go by that. This is just for testing lab purposes. So, time zone, we'll leave that correct. If you need to change yours, just go in and go back or change your time zone. I'm going to leave mine as is. Okay, now we should be coming up to the okay, it's partitioning the disk, installing the system. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Okay. So now that the installation is complete, we can go ahead now and we'll click continue. It prompts you, if this is a physical machine, it prompts you to remove the installation media. This is a VM, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. What you want to do, you go ahead and hit continue. It's going to remove some live packages and it'll reboot your VM. And it's going to do set you up to do some post installation pieces here. So we'll do that and continue on with our install. So as you can see here, it's basically what it's installing the core packages for the server OS operating system. Okay, we'll let that chime through, and once that's complete, we'll move on to the next phase. So now once Zentyal is completely installed and loaded up the core components, it will auto log in, bring up the web browser, and bring you here. And what you do is you simply log in with the username and password that you created. Oh, I'm thinking of my own stuff. GNS3, save that. So here's this basically kind of walks you through an initial setup. So the system's installed. What this does is actually allow you to install the networking features, certain services, basically the components that you want to have set up for your server. So what you want your server to do. So as you look down here, we scroll down a little bit. So initial setup. Thank you for choosing Zentyal. Only few steps left to start enjoying it. So let's click continue. All right, so you have a couple of options here as far as server roles. You can go domain controller and file sharing. We've got mail and groupware. We've got DHCP server. We've got DNS. We've got firewall. And if you scroll down, there's some additional services here as well. We've got antivirus, certificate authority. We've got HTTP proxy, VPN services, mail filter, and Jabber chat client services here. So what we're going to do, I want this to be set up as domain controller, DNS, and DHCP. And I will also do that, and I'm going to have to do a CA. Okay, so all that looks good. These are the components that I want. Once you do that, you basically go install. And it's going to install. It takes you here. You need to confirm your packages that you want. So we've got network configuration, we've got firewall, DHCP server, certification authority. We've got VPN, DNS, NTP, and domain controller. So these are the server services that I want on here. Some are required. Some services are required based on what you choose. Like some are required for the others, such as I didn't select firewall, but firewall is necessary for VPN. Uh, uh, Certificate authority is necessary for VPN. So you got things like that. Let's go ahead and continue. Excuse me. So thank you for choosing Zentyal server. So it's going to go here and basically it's installing in the all the required packages and server services that you've selected. And as you can see here, this server is it's awesome server. I mean, ready for production environment, official tech support. You've got native compatibility with Microsoft Active Directory. I mean, this is a very intuitive server. So we're going to let this roll and install. And once it's done, we'll log in and I'll kind of navigate you around. We'll take a look at some of the service interfaces that you can go in and set up. We'll go through and set up a few things and so we can get our server kind of up and running the way we want it. So now that the services are kind of somewhat installed here, we're going through the initial configuration wizard. So we're here at the network interfaces part of this, and we only have one adapter on here because this is a virtual machine. So we're going to set this as internal. You can go in here. This is where you would actually adjust and make your adjustments if you had multiple NICs on your server. Such as if you have two network adapters, you could go in and designate which one would be internal versus external. One internal being your internal LAN, external adapter being the outward facing for the public internet. So for our purposes, we're going to choose internal. We'll hit next. Now here's the nitty gritty here. Since we're going to be doing, since I want to actually serve up DHCP services myself, I'm going to have to set up a static IP address. So, with that said, let me take a look at the router and see. So I'm gonna give you a good maybe .3 maybe. Oh no, I gotta see what this guy has. So what does this guy have? He's got .3. Okay, so I'm gonna let me do something here because I want to give you .3. I'm gonna turn this host off. So let's stop that host. And then let's go back to our router and conft IP DHCP exclude address 192.168. 65.3. Okay, we'll get out of there. We'll save that. So we're gonna make that server 65.3, 192.168. 65.3 gateway, and the gateway will be .1 2.168 dot 65.1. Domain name server 1 and 2. We're gonna just use I'm gonna use my server 68.0.2, and we'll use Google's 8. Okay, looks good. Okay, we set up. Okay, that looks good. Alright, so select type of server. This is a standalone server, and this is called GNS3 Lab is our domain. And let's finish that. This is thank you. So it's finishing up a few things. We'll see how long this takes. If it takes a little bit too long, then I'll pause the video and we'll pick it back up. But let me see here. We're at 52% already, so that's not too bad. Yeah, it's moving along. So as you can see, it's saving some modules. I mean, this is a I really think this is a really legit server-based platform here. So I haven't my usage of it. I can't complain. It's pretty intuitive out of the box, configuring certain services and getting things up and running. VPN, I've got VPN up and running. I mean, DNS, DHCP. It like I said, I think it's a pretty awesome platform. I mean, it does what it says it's going to do. So as you can see, these are a lot of different features. Transparent integration with Active Directory. So it's at 100% here. It looks like it's just saving some of the modules here. And we are done, folks. So let's click this. Let's go to the dashboard. So as you can see here, we've got the server set up. We've got some updates here. Nick is up. We've got a static IP. Scroll down. So there's no leases going on. I think what I'll do, so in order to do DHCP, you have to set up some IP scopes. We'll go in and do that. I think I'll end it right here for right now. We wanted to walk you through initially set up this VM server, and it actually, if you don't have very many services running, it actually runs pretty well off of a virtual machine. So you can get this up and running maybe in less than half an hour once doing all the updates and setting up, installing the services that you want. So we've got the server up and running. I think since it's on our network, we've got a static IP. Let me see if we can, let's take a look here. See, ifconfig, let's ping 192.168.65.1. This is our gateway. It's looking good. So I can ping my default gateway from my server with a static IP. All right, let's take it even further. Let's go out. I'm going to see if I can get out this virtual network here to a host on my internal network. So 192.168. This one something I got 0.4. Awesome. That's the hammer, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So we're looking good. My server's getting out, so I could actually kind of perform my update. So let me show you what's going on here. So what we did, we got DHCP services running on this route on R1 right now, and let's pop this up. Make sure that I can actually get to another host. I'm almost sure. I'm 100% sure I can. I'm getting out. I'm getting out here past my internet host here. So what I did is I tested communication from here to R1. So this says I can go here. Boom. I'm hitting out the VLAN. We're going up. We're hitting the router. So that's our default gateway. We're from the router. We're hitting out here, out of our internet, our quote unquote our internet module here, which serves as us connecting to the internet. So this actually allows me to go out and bypass and get to my own internal network here at my office here. So this is looking good. So we're going here, boom, Zentyal to switch the router out to internet over to my internal network. So let me see if I can hit and ping IP term here, which I'm almost sure I can, but I like to feel nice, warm, and fuzzy bringing this stuff up. And for some reason, oh, that might be because I got that. So okay, there we go. We got an address .6. So let's see if we can ping that server. So folks, if we ping this server, we money. We getting out. We got LANs hitting up. We got our VLANs talking. Actually, I probably should fire up that other host and see if I can. So ping. I said poing, huh? Ping poing. Ping poing poing ping poing. So ping ping ping. What the heck is going on? Okay, so ping 192.168.65. What was that? .3. Bam. Ching. Boy, that's what I'm talking about. Boy, like the A-team, baby. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? So it looks good, man, folks. It's looking good. We pinging. My servers is working. I think we'll top it off there. On the next video, what we'll go in and do is we'll take that server. We'll configure some DHCP services on it. I'll disable or stop DHCP services on the router. We'll see if our services are picking up. See if everything will be pulled. See if we're getting some leases established from our actual server here. And once we get that, we can move on from DHCP. We'll go in and we might go in and actually do some domain services in it also too, folks. So I hope this has been a good episode, good show. I'm your host, JC. If you have any questions, please comment below. Somewhere down up in there, I'm pointing somewhere down up in there. Have some questions, comment in the comment field below. Like this, hit that like button up for me, folks. If you like it, hit the like button up. You sitting there, like the video. If you don't like it, let me know. I'm willing to change up some things. We can tweak, alter up some things. I want this to be some videos that are, that you all get some good information out of. I like to share the things that I love, and I learn about open source platforms. So, any questions? Comment. Subscribe to my YouTube page. Comment. Otherwise, I don't have anything else for you today. I don't have anything. I'm tapped out right now. So I'm gonna compile some things, put it together. Let me know. Just let me know if you got any questions. If there's something specific you want to see in these training videos. So with that said, I'm gonna holler at you. See you on the 33rd, baby. All right, I'm out.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
What it do? 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 What it? What it? What it? What it do?